Alright, good morning crew and welcome back to my channel, unless of course you're new around here, in which case hi, hello, my name is Ashley, but they call me A-True. So today's video is just going to be a quick little story time about how I broke my camera and thought I was going to have to quit YouTube and the whole sad saga. So basically, like, I don't know, a week or two ago now, probably 2 weeks ago by the time that you guys are seeing this now, I don't know, I don't really remember. I do remember it was a Sunday and I was filming a video and I was using my new tripod. Ugh. And I just want to say that I don't fully blame the tripod, because when I bought the tripod it was only $15 off of Amazon. So obviously, like, you get what you pay for, right? So on the reviews for this tripod, it said, like, hey, it's not very sturdy, but if you're just filming like inside your house, like, it'll be fine. But if you're like, out filming on a location or in the mountains or somewhere it's really windy, like, this is not the tripod for you. And I was like, well, I'm just a YouTuber who films like in my house or in my car, or the camera's in my hand, right? So I did know that the tripod was a bit wobbly, but I didn't know that it was like flimsy. And so I don't know, I guess maybe I didn't have it like spread out enough to where the weight was distributed properly, because I wanted it like a certain height. But I put my camera on it. It had been on it like for a long time at this point, but I shifted it and moved it because I wanted the camera to face a different direction, right? I'm also cleaning up the clothes in my closet and putting them in the hamper, so ignore that. So I don't know, I turned around because I was talking to the camera just like I'm talking to you guys, but I turned around to like show you something right here, and so my back was to the camera and to the tripod. So I didn't know that it was falling until I heard it hit the ground. And it fell, hitting the ground. I think I showed it in a video, but just in case you didn't see that video, let me show you. It fell to the ground just like this. So camera lens was open, it fell, boom, flat on the floor. So at first I was like, oh my gosh, the lens isn't cracked, like everything's fine, it's gonna be okay. And then I realized that it would not close. And obviously that's a problem. So the camera wouldn't work. It turns on and everything, but here it says, well, it's gonna be backwards, but as you can see, it doesn't open and close. So it says lens error, will shut down automatically, restart camera. So I took it to the Geek Squad at Best Buy, and they were so unhelpful. They were like, oh, we don't even have the tools like to attempt to fix it. And I was just like, okay. And the only reason I was irritated about it was because I had literally, like, Best Buy or Geek Squad has this offer where you can literally video chat with someone there, like at Best Buy. I don't know if she was specifically on Geek Squad or not, but either way, it was a video chat. So like, I showed her the camera, I told her what happened, I told her what was wrong, and she was like, oh yeah, just bring it in and someone from Geek Squad will look at it. Clearly that wasn't the case, ma'am. So anyway, Geek Squad member whatever was like, oh, well, maybe you could take it to like a third party, like camera fixer place. And I was just like, great, like, what's that gonna cost, And at this point, I'm already like looking up this camera to see how much it would be to replace it, because I don't know if I just got lucky or if maybe because vlogging and YouTube is such a bigger deal nowadays or what, but like, cameras have quadrupled in price since I bought this one, and I only bought this one in 2019, and I swear to you, I don't remember the exact price, but I did not pay over $200 for this camera. Like, I want to say it was either $120 or $150. Like, it was not an expensive camera, and It was so nice. I miss it so much. Little digital Dan. Like, I'm so sad about that camera. So anyway, I took it to the third-party place, and they tried to fix it. They tried to get the little, like, lens part that covers the actual camera, or this glass part, to come out. They couldn't do it, so they were like, yeah, like, you could try another place, see if they have any success, but, like, it's a goner, in our opinion. And I was just like, okay. If you saw my last video, how I'm, like, really doing in live video, you'll know that I don't handle goodbyes or change well. And, like, this camera was so good to me. It was so easy to use. It was so lightweight. It was just so perfect for me. Like, I feel like the camera I have now, don't get me wrong, it's nice and it does what I need it to do, but I feel like it's such a waste for a person like me who's not going to use it for anything other than YouTube. Like, I'm not a photographer. I don't even know how to work this camera that I'm currently using. Like, it's been a process. We're not besties yet, so. But I do like her. She's real pretty. Then I was like, well, what am I going to do? Because this is the first time. I posted my first YouTube video back in, like, 2015. And then I don't think I posted another one till, like, 2017. And then randomly in 2017, I think I attempted to do Vlogmas. I don't think I finished it. I have never successfully finished a Vlogmas. And then I don't really remember posting a lot in 2018. Like, maybe I did once or twice, like, here and there. And then same thing with 2019, like, never consistently. And then in 2020, I vlogged, like, every day of quarantine until I got my heart broken, and then I stopped. And then I started dating somebody, and I kind of started up again, and then we broke up like 2 weeks later, and so then I just stopped because I was sad and really couldn't do anything else. So then 2021, I don't know, I just, like, I didn't pick, like, certain days of the week. I don't know, and it was probably, like, not a great idea for me to start with Vlogmas. I think I started, like, a week prior. I did, like, Thanksgiving and Black Friday kind of, but I don't know, it's not it didn't stick. So then this year, 2022, in February, I, like, picked a new uploading schedule, what days and times of the week I was gonna do, and it is the first time since putting my very first YouTube video out in 2015 that I have stuck to an uploading schedule. I haven't missed a Sunday or a Thursday. Now, granted, I don't always put up the videos that I planned. Sometimes they're quick, like 1 or 4 minute videos of me being like, hey, sorry, like, this is the video for today. Because the one I originally wanted, like, didn't work out. So, but I still have not missed an upload. And so I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, I can't really afford a $700-800 camera. Like, I can, but that's not what that money in my budget is for. It was not for a new camera. And so I was like, do I want to get one? Do I not? And so then I was like, well, I have this, like, $1,200 cell phone, and lots of people vlog on their cell phones, so maybe I'll just do that. Now, here's where it gets real complicated. And here's where I was, like, really starting to feel like I'm gonna have to quit YouTube. Like, this, it's gonna blow everything. Because the reason it was so important, my camera broke on a Sunday, so I had the video that went up on Sunday, right? And then my next video wasn't due until Thursday. Now, if you're trying to be, like, a successful YouTuber and, like, grow a platform and grow a community, and it's really important to stick to that schedule because of the YouTube algorithm. Now, it's not the holy grail, but let's just say if you're uploading consistently for X amount of time and then all of a sudden you're not, that hurts you in the YouTube algorithm. And so that is why I have, even if I have to put out those lame 1 to 4 minute videos of me being like, hey, sorry, this is the video, I'm still gonna do it because it still keeps me in the algorithm and it still shows YouTube that I can follow an upload schedule. You know what I mean? So I had basically 3-ish days to figure it out. Now, again, luckily, if you have been watching my channel, you would know that I just recently lost my job and had to get another one, and I hate it, and it's not the point of this particular video. But with that, I now have a completely different work schedule than I used to. And so I was like 2-3 videos ahead. And so the video that needed to go up on Thursday was already like half filmed. I think I just needed to film like the outro or something for it. Like there was not a lot left that I needed to film. It was basically done, but I still needed to film that clip, right? And so I was like, well, let me just try to use my cell phone. And because obviously I can still take the memory card out of this and edit it the same as always. Like nothing's changed there, just the camera is broken. So the only thing that needed to change was the device that I record on. Well, that didn't work out because I have an iPhone 12 and it's amazing. It's a great iPod. It is a great phone. It is a great phone. I love it. But my laptop is from like 2013. So it's 9 years old. And I don't know why, but they are just not compatible. So if I film something on my iPhone and then upload it to my computer and then put it into iMovie, something happens to the picture. They're just, it doesn't like distort it or anything. It turns it blue, like a glowing blue. It's really weird. And so I was like, okay, well this is not gonna work, you know? So I think what I ended up doing was filming, it's one of the last videos that I posted. It was only like 1 minute and 17 seconds. I just ended up filming the entire thing on my phone and I used my iPad to edit it. Now, the iPad has a little like adapter thing where you can stick a memory card in there from a camera and edit. But if you have ever edited using iMovie, which is what I use, you will know that the iMovie on the iPhone or the iPad is different than the iMovie on a computer. As you can see, I had this dilemma. It was like, okay, well, what do I want to do? Do I want to buy a new camera or do I want to buy a new laptop? Because if I buy a new laptop, I can just continue to edit on my phone, or I can buy a new camera and just continue to edit on my computer the same way that I've always done. Now, the only reason new laptop even was in the conversation was because I had been wanting one for a long time, because the computer that I do currently have, it works and everything, but it does have like a virus on it, so it will just shut down while I'm in the middle of using it. And it is old, so it doesn't have a lot of the newer features. That was why it was part of the conversation. Now, part of that budget, when I said earlier, like, I could afford a new camera, but that's not what that money was for. It was for a new computer. And so I was like, well, which one do I want? But in case you couldn't tell, I went with a new camera. This is Lorelei. Welcome to the family. Because I just felt with the amount of that I edit, I like to do a lot of like, what are they called? Like time lapses and montages. I like to do a lot of those in my videos, and so I just felt like I didn't want to battle the storage on my phone all the time trying to film content. That is what we decided. I ordered it on a Tuesday. It got here Thursday, just in time for me to start filming new videos. And so yeah, luckily I do not have to quit YouTube. But just to recap, because I don't know if I told it that well, I broke my camera. I couldn't use my iPhone to edit, or I couldn't use my iPhone to vlog because it wasn't compatible with the computer that I used to edit. So I had to decide, do I want a new camera or a new computer? I ultimately decided a new camera. And I had to figure this out very quickly because I didn't want to lose my space in the YouTube algorithm that I have worked really hard to get into the last 6 months. And like, even though I'm not doing the best overall right now, and like losing my camera and like feeling like I was gonna lose YouTube on top of it, on top of losing friends and losing my job, like really messed with me. But I knew that YouTube was really something that was super important to me and something that was worth the money and putting time into something that makes me happy. Yeah, that's the story time of how I thought I was gonna have to quit YouTube. Alright, well, that is the end of my story time. I have filled up my laundry basket, so I'm gonna go do a load of laundry, get ready for my night. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really, really, really supports me and my channel more than you guys know. If you guys liked me, pretty please hit that subscribe button. It really, really supports my mental health. I post new videos every Sunday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And yeah, I think that's everything. So, okay, love you, bye.